Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny LeGrand. If you've never seen one of my videos, thank you so much for stopping by today. Please click the subscribe button at the end of the video if you liked what I did. And I am going to do this St. Patrick's Day camo grungy green eye. It's smoky, it's grungy, it's way out of my comfort zone, but it really, I think, turned out cute. I like it. I don't know about my false lashes. I think I needed something a little more dramatic, but that's okay. And so if you want to see how I got this look with the Jaclyn Hill palette, then please keep watching. Okay, so with a fluffy Morphe brush, we are going to take the silk cream color in the Jaclyn Hill palette and work that into the upper crease area. Then with Pukey in the palette, we are going to work that into the actual crease area with a fluffy Morphe brush. And just blend that out until it's nice and diffused. Then with Enchanted, that dark green color in the palette, we are going to take an even smaller brush and put that in the crease area. Make sure that you build this color up because we are going to go back and cover some of that with the cut crease. So we want this to be really bold. And then with the yellowish color in the palette, that is the Creamscicle shade. We're going to take a fluffy brush and just blend all of those edges. And make sure that you really take your time blending here. That's important to make sure there's no harsh lines above the cut crease. And I did go back in with that more brown shade in the palette, the Pukey color, and just go over top. And then with Tarte Shade Tape and Light Sand, we're going to do the transfer method and do that transfer line with your cut crease. That gives you kind of a guide on where to go. And then with a flat brush, we're going to just very carefully carve out that cut crease. And take your time. This part kind of looks crazy until you go back and put shades over top, but take your time because this is where it all comes together and the cut crease looks really nice. And then whenever you get towards the end there, you're just going to take your finger and blend out those edges. Then with that icy blue DIva shade in the palette, we're going to take a brush and put that over the Shape Tape. I wasn't too happy with this color. I just didn't think that the payoff was very good, and so I did go over it again with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Then with Enchanted, we're just going to keep going back in with that small fluffy brush, and we are going to further deepen the cut crease. And this is where it really gives some dimension and depth. And then in the outer V area, we're going to take that Enchanted color as well and continue to deepen that outer V. This is the Green Bless Her Heart color in the Sweet Peach palette. And we are putting that over top. This just really brought the look together. This color matched more. Then with the Abyss color in the palette, the dark black color, we are going to further deepen that outer V. It's really getting some dimension in the outer V area. And then with Enchanted, we're going with a fluffy brush and blending out those edges. And then again with Pukey, we're keeping that outer V and just blending all of that in. And then with Kat Von D Trooper Liner, we are going to make a big wing. And I just start off with the line where I want the wing to go, and then I connect another line there, and then very carefully just fill in that little triangle shape that you make with the two lines. And very carefully fill it in. Hooded eyes are a little bit harder with this type of liner, but if you take your time, you really can get it to look pretty. You just don't want to cover everything that you've done. Then again, we're going back over the outer V area with the black. With the liner, we want to make sure that it's really nice and defined on both outer V areas. And then we're just gonna continue to do that until everything is blended together. Then with a big fluffy Morphe brush, I am taking my Lancome foundation in 260 and putting on my foundation. This has SPF in it, which is great for this time of year. You wanna make sure that you're protecting your skin, and this does a great job. I think it's SPF 15. Make sure that it's blended. I do like to go over once I have completely blended it in with the brush and blended it in with my Morphe sponge. This is the Shape Tape Enlight Sand, and we are going to highlight and conceal with that. Then setting the concealer with my Real Techniques brush and Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And then with a Sigma contour brush, I'm taking my Hoola bronzing stick, and I am contouring the face with that. I've really enjoyed using this product. You just don't want to use too much, especially with light skin. If you do, put it on the brush first and then warm it on the back of your hand. That works much better. You don't have that stark line and it doesn't move your foundation around. And I really like how this bronzer performs. Just further bronzing the cheekbones. Let me get back up where you can see there. Suck the cheeks in, and it gives you kind of a guideline to go by. Then you're gonna continue to contour the forehead and make sure that's all nice and blended. Then very carefully with the same brush, I'm going to contour my nose. You can put the contour directly on your nose if you want a little bit more dramatic contour, but I like it to be soft. It's just my preference. And very carefully with the tip of the nose, contouring. And with a Real Techniques sponge and some Coty Air Spun, I am just baking underneath that contour. Then we're going in with Pukey and a fluffy brush, and we are defining the lower lash line there. Make this nice and smoky. And then with a MAC pencil brush and that Enchanted color, we are going to further define the lower lash line. And continue to build that color up until you're happy with it. This is a dramatic look, so I did build this up quite a bit. And then with a fluffy brush and the jade color, we are going to continue to define the lower lash line. And I really love this jade color in the palette. It is really pretty, and it did kind of bring a little bit more light and green into this look. And I really, really like that color a lot. Continue blowing out that lower lash line until everything's nice and blended. And then with the icy blue shade in the palette, this is the Pool Party shade. We're going to highlight the inner corners, and I love the way that this turned out. I think it's so pretty and different, especially for me. And then with the Creamscicle shade, no, I'm sorry, what shade is that? The Enlight shade. I went back in and put it on the inner corners. Then with NARS Orgasm blush and a fluffy Morphe blush brush, we are going to blush the cheeks. And this is where I ran out of my Urban Decay setting spray. And it kind of got clumpy, and I had to go back in with my Morphe sponge and blot it out because it was completely empty. I was sad. Then with the Milani lip liner in All Natural, we're going to line the lips with that. And this is a really pretty neutral nude shade. I really love this shade a lot. And once we're done defining the lips with the lip liner, then we are using the Maybelline lipstick in Nude Less. Another really pretty shade. I'm almost done with it. You can see I'm at the very end of this one. And this lip combination turned out really pretty. I love it. And then with Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in Molten Rose Gold, I am using the Sigma highlighting brush and highlighting the cheekbones. And such a pretty highlight if you need something that is not as expensive as MAC. It is a really beautiful highlight. Then highlighting the forehead and the rest of the face, the nose, and the Cupid's bow. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and just know in the upcoming weeks I have some super exciting news and some things that I am going to be doing on my channel that are very different. I'm going to start vlogging. The V or Blee? Anyway, I can't talk. But I'm going to start vlogging and showing you some of my family. I got a new family member, a fur baby, a golden doodle. Her name is Belle. And then I also have 2 other fur babies, Coco and Dobie. And I'm just going to start doing a little bit more day-to-day activities and things that are easier to film and upload, because I know that these videos are sometimes kind of like, people want to see a little bit more of you and your personality and what you're like outside of the camera and sitting and filming a, you know, makeup tutorial. Because for me personally, I have to really concentrate, and it can get really boring. You're like, oh my gosh, this girl does the same things all the time, and I want to see what she's like other than being behind a camera and lights and all that kind of stuff. So I am going to try and do that. Please follow me on Instagram at JLegrandBeauty, and I also have a Snapchat under Jenny Legrand, and I will be posting a little bit more videos, hopefully to Instagram as well. I see that that's becoming very popular, and I want to do what's trending and what people are wanting to see. And as always, if you have a video that you would like for me to do, please comment and let me know. So thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful week.